evening.
Yep. So starting tonight, I noticed in the school board information link posted yesterday that portions of the requested $1.7 billion bond is subject to help create and maintain safe learning environments at all schools, including basic life safety improvements, school intercom systems, digital locks, and cameras. Those all sound like important items that should be invested in. But what have we done with the $10.8 million that was granted to the school system over the last 4 years? In 2018, county commissioners committed $10 million for increased safety and security. However, we know $1.8 million of that was spent on HVAC improvements. So what about the other $8.2 million? In 2019, the school system received a $500,000 federal grant to buy software and create an alert system. Where was that alert system? Why was there nothing like that in place at Southern Guilford in May of this year when 7 people trespassed onto school property and assaulted a 14-year-old child while taking an exam? In 2020, the school system received another $275,000 in grants to implement equipment for tracking visitors. But there haven't been any visitors in the school since May of 2020. So where did that money go? Yet here we are tonight, going into 2022 with $10.8 million in allocated funds specifically for safety and security upgrades, and not a single thing has been done. And here we are again tonight, still having to walk through a metal detector, past multiple armed officers into this room to speak. Meanwhile, our children are sitting ducks in these classrooms just waiting for a disaster to happen. There have been countless fights throughout the school system, multiple calls for weapons found on campuses, kids in hallways gathering around, watching their classmates, cheering them on while they beat the mess out of each other like a dogfight, without a single peep from this administration about what's going on. No, this administration's too concerned with radicalizing, race baiting, and circulating stories to the media about pretend threatening emails. Well, where's the emails? The public wants to see them. So let's stop all the smoke and mirrors and let's talk about what's really happening in Guilford County. As of today, in Guilford County schools, we've lost 5 students to gun violence. Since July of this year, 3 of the students have been shot, 2 murdered. One most recently is yesterday, who was shot, a 17-year-old Grimsley High School student, as he tried to attempt to rob a store. Another 17-year-old High Point teen was arrested 4 days ago and is now facing 8 charges, including murder. And let's not forget the 19-year-old former Page High School student that was arrested in July is being charged with first-degree murder, attempted robbery with a dangerous weapon, possession of a firearm by a felon. Correct, he was a felon, because at the age of 16, the young man had been in trouble for assaulting his high school principal and later arrested for attempted robbery, but somehow released on $1 million bond. So why he was on the streets at 6 a.m. on a Thursday morning robbing a gas station over cigarettes. This board is complicit, and our children are being used as pawns to promote your personal endeavors. Some of you have been sitting here for almost 20 years, waiting and watching and waiting and stirring the pot. Enough is enough. No more dead kids. Fix it.
Thank you. Ms. T.